I could see 10.
Like, my personal belief is every single job, anything you get paid to do, any employment should be commission. You get paid for your fucking performances. You get paid for the work you do. The faster you work, you either get paid more or you work less but get paid the same so you have more time off. You know what I mean? Everything should be fucking commission. Because hourly pay entices laziness. Why should I work harder? Why should I work harder than John, right? When John and me get paid the same, okay? And we both get to leave at the same time, but I'm here working twice as hard, right? Why the fuck should I? So I'm just gonna slack the fuck off. If I drag out my work as long as I possibly can, decrease productivity, blow efficiency up like it's a fucking bomb,
It only works in certain areas, though.
hourly pay. Hourly pay. I mean, don't get me wrong. They usually, a good company will evaluate performance periodically. So if you're a dude that's got to, like, they can check in on you. Look, dude, your results are fucking poor, and it's okay in the first little while, but we expect you to improve over time. But that ties into setting standards. Day one, you get somebody new on your team, you're supposed to look right at them and be like, dude, bare minimum. This is fucking bare minimum, and then over this course of time, you will achieve this mark. And if you want compensation and you want to be praised or appreciated more, then you need to achieve this goal. And all of that shit needs to be laid out day one. Day fucking
Right.
one. Like John told me pretty much right off the bat when I got hired over there, there really ain't no raises, man. You know what I mean? There's incentives and bonuses and shit, but he's like, your work is your time. And I already knew that about driving and shit, but like, your work is your time. The harder and faster you work, you get more time off. So it's like you get paid more per hour. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And that's what I used to figure, how I used to figure it out.
Right, and I've done that. Fucking
And people
yeah.
that, and we've talked about that before. People don't understand that.
Right, and that's where work ethic fucking comes from. Because if you do a fucking shitty job, you're stuck there fixing it until you're done, and you've wasted your own motherfucking time. Or you got to go back the next day now and fix what you fucked up the day before, and still complete your task for that day. So it's all on you. It creates accountability. It creates fucking responsibility. It creates fucking, like, it's an encouragement and motivation. Right. Right. But people can't take that, they can't add that next piece of the math equation. I'm not saying people can't, but it appears to me, right? So it would seem, in my opinion, you got to be careful now because everybody's buttered about everything. Fucking pussies. Fucking pussies.
Pussy fuckers.
I think this background music might be a little too sappy, dude.
It's like elevator music.
Well, it's royalty free, dude. No words.
I know.
It's just repetitive shit.
The newer elevator music is fucking
Metallica and shit, dude.
rock songs and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. I was legit in an elevator, and it was in Fort Pierce, dude. And they 4-story little hotel over there, 3 stories or some bullshit. But I heard Nothing Else Matters played as elevator music when I was going from the first to the second floor, and I was like, "Are you fucking shitting me?" Holy! And I actually came across a post on social media, all right, where somebody said the same shit. That it was going through their music over the course of their life, and it was like, it wasn't appreciated by my parents. Then it was the new hot thing. Then it was retro, and now it's played in grocery stores. And then that's what I put, and then I put underneath that, yeah, and elevators too. Like, no shit. It's like, for real. And then it'll come back around to where they'll put a fucking electronic music beat behind it, like Giddy Up. And nothing. Actually, you sent me a thing, didn't you? There was that DJ girl. What's her name?
DJ Lady Style.
All right, so she ended up doing one of Metallica, I think. And it was like a concert or a venue what she was doing, and she was wearing. Let's just say what she was wearing was to be revealing. I appreciated the attire, but she was, like bopping
That's
it.
what
She was
that's what somebody said one time, because for a while she was doing all her shit from the side view. And then she turned to the front view for a while, and everybody's like, no, the side view's better.
Right. But she was bopping to the beat, and everything was working with the beat. You know what I mean? It was. I don't want to be graphic, and I'm trying to work on being politically correct. I did hit record. All right? I didn't want to fucking tell you I did it, but I'm doing it, and it doesn't matter because it's just it's all practice anyway, Mike. Fuck it. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna put a marker in there for when I actually hit the big button. But
that sound is right.
She was. Oh wait. You're already lighting? You son of a bitch.
I have not lit
30
yet.
seconds and counting.
One of the two.
Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds.
Big.
20 seconds and counting.
Ladies and gentlemen,
T-minus 15 seconds.
boys and girls.
Internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past.
We are working on it. Ladies and gentlemen, as it was stated in TV many, many years ago when I was a kid, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
This is DuBois and Crazy J.
And Sir Hack-A-Lot over there.
Oh, yeah. Welcome back to the DuBois and Crazy J podcast. Rather, we would like to say thank you for welcoming us back to do the DuBois and Crazy J podcast for you friends and folks out there. It's been quite a little while, eh there, guy?
Yeah, we've had a few things going on in life. Had to take a, I won't even say brief hiatus.
We're borderline sabbatical, man. It was an educational retreat, if you will. I'll put it out there. I went through a lot of separation of property and finances. Let's saying it politely. Yeah. Who's a free man involuntarily? Oh, no, I'm fucking playing. I didn't do nothing stupid. But let's just dive right in, man. I was kind of warming up pre-gaming, right? And I was telling DuBois already about trying to just get some topics because it's very important for any listener to know. Our show and our episodes are 99% unscripted. There may be a conversation earlier in the day where it's like, hey, let's try to bring this up. But mostly unscripted and uncensored.
Not our stuff, unscripted, never.
Yeah. And for the time being, 100% completely fucking uncensored. So I don't give a shit. No, but
we will be. We'll have that little tape with the X's on it across our mouth when we're on.
Right. Boop. Boop. I'm gonna have to, I don't have the world's most expensive podcast device. It's not highly sophisticated, but it's purely functional. I'm all about function versus form. But I'm gonna have to program a button, the censor button. But you know what? I'm
you mess up a few words, you might have to beep that word too.
A flea.
Mess up a couple letters, you might not be able to say function.
Yeah, right. Conjunction function junction. I don't even want to know. So, but so anyway, we do have contact information, right? Because we're just kind of getting up and going. DuBois, what's the one way they can get a hold of us now if they so desire?
I don't know. Which way did we have that? We had it two ways. I don't remember which one we wanted, did we?
As it was written out, right? dbcjpodcast at
gmail.com. So what flavor you got over there? She didn't tell you a flavor because we got Lady Madonna going over here.
I don't have a name. All right, I will tell you, it's got to be a hybrid. All right off the bat. Initial flavor that I get to the tip of the tongue, you got that citrusy. It's almost a grapefruit on the tongue, and then the exhale is almost like a brownie. It's like between your indica's got like that brownie, peanut butter grilled cheese thing going on, right? And then your sativas are more citrusy, fruities, and berries and gums and all that shit. The glues smell more like fucking glue and taste like fucking glue. Like that's hence the names, right? If you can read through and hear through the names of your marijuana strains, you can actually almost know the high before you get high. Hence, Lady Madonna. How do you feel as you smoke the Madonna?
She plays around at about 20.3 or some shit like that. I think is what it was.
What I got, I want to say it's comparable to what you met up with me yesterday and hooked me up with. So.
That was the strawberry kush.
Yeah. It's
That was
it's
like
a little bit more.
13.5 or something like that.
See, I didn't see raw product, right? So I got raw product here. So this is more compressed. It seems like it almost went in like a dehydrator, not a dehydrator, like a.
That was the ground flour there. That was shake. That strawberry
from the dispensary.
Correct.
Why don't you explain and like just do a fake promo because that's how we get fucking right. Like if they hear their name on here, they might pay us. But where'd you get it from? How much was it? And are you happy with what you got?
I proceeded to procure that illegally, so we will not go into any of that
all right.
situation at the moment.
Asshole. So what I was trying to cue you to do. Okay, so in case anybody was wondering, we're not in the same area right now. He's in one spot, I'm in another spot. He's actually in transit over there. So I was trying to cue him to just be all professional, be like, oh yeah, Cure Leaf Dispensary, and keep all illicit activities omitted, if you will. So let's back up.
I am not legal to purchase from
said
place.
Will you stop already? What the fuck? This is where the acting comes in, okay? Like, yeah, I got my med card. Everything is fine. What the fuck, man?
No,
I fucking love you.
Somebody who really has theirs, so we don't have to go into that shit with no legalities.
Fucking Dubois, fucking it up again. No. I love you, dude. No. Anyway, so where did it come from? Initially, what was the cost? Because you told me the whole background. So yeah, like actually, like try to do a fake promo. Like be like, oh yeah, Cure Leaf on this day, this price, the whole thing you told me, but put on your fucking voice, dude.
I'm not worried about that shit now. You know we wing this shit.
Just how we get paid, baby.
I know, but I'm not lying about illegal.
No, you fucking douche. All right, so you fucking prick. Speaking of illegal activities, let's go ahead and for anybody out there, all right, that we know the position of marijuana in this country. It's pretty much over 50%. It's over 50%. All right, at least medically over 50% of the states. All right, and of the state recreational. So, but if you're in one of them states where it's technically considered illegal and unaccepted, this one goes out to you.
You can marry your first cousin in more states than you can actually legally buy recreational marijuana.
That's news to me. You're going to have to go over that again. Ladies and gentlemen, Dubois has some incestual news for you. Please stand by.
It has been posted. It can be checked.
Well, yeah, fact checked, right? Well, let's talk about fact checking, right? Like, what the fuck is fact checking?
We don't want Zuckerberg fact checking nothing. Yeah. That's just somebody's opinion, anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And where was that admitted? Like, I think that stands more than incest. So it's gonna have to go. We're gonna play with Zucky real quick, and then we're gonna go to this incest because incest sucks. Okay, fucking incest sucks.
Insects suck. Yeah, insects suck. Fucking mosquitoes suck.
Don't make me chase any more squirrels than I already have. I barely got leashes on these two, bro. All right, and they're pulling hard, man. Zuckerberg admitted that his fact checkers are what?
Checkers are fucking. It's what it say. I don't even remember exactly.
Fact checks their opinions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like what the fuck?
Admitted in court.
Okay. And where did you see that? Like, it was a social media post, right?
Yeah. On. Let me see. Which one does he own? Meta and what's the other one's name?
Well, let me.
Yeah.
Okay, so hold on now, because look, I got to do what I do. Both sides of the coin. A big case of this is going to be like the Miley Cyruses and the Justin Biebers. I don't want to use their name in a bad light. They're turning their lives around. They were kids and a lot of weird shit happened. But the negative publicity is better than no publicity syndrome. So he could have been come on, man. Like 90% of the shit on Facebook is from Facebook. And if they don't like it, you don't see it.
You know, the funniest part about it is it wasn't fact checked by his fact checkers. So, you know.
But like, it could be a publicity stunt, I guess is the word, which makes it worse, right? So if it's true that he was in court, I didn't see him in court. I didn't like have that. Remember that C-SPAN network? Do they still have that shit? Where it's all like everything political.
So.
It's like a 24/7 camera on like the fucking all the Congress rooms and all the meetings they have and everything all the time. You know?
This little seat.
Squirrel.
No, Zuckerberg, when he had to fucking do his shit before Congress or whatever it was, where he had to go in there and
to share information. That was the NSA.
Before Congress or whatever the hell all that shit was.
That was the NSA shit, right? When they were basically like, dude, you've got a lot of information on a lot of motherfuckers, dude. We want it, right?
That was, and I don't know, that was when he was fucking had to sit on some little booster seat so he could reach the microphone.
Really? I didn't even know that shit.
Yeah, he's sitting on like some fucking pillow or some fucking shit like that.
Oh man, that's funny. Sorry, I laughed in your ear hard. That's funny. I know he was there, and I knew what it was about, but I wasn't like It's almost like if there's a song that's too popular, I try to avoid it on purpose. I intentionally avoid the fucking what everybody else is doing. You know what I mean? Those pop crazes and fads and shit. Fuck you, I'm doing the opposite, dude. Fuck that nasty shit. So, yeah. I know the moral of the story. Just like now, I'm telling you now, like, I don't like to pay attention to the current politics. I want to wait to see what happens after. The truth time tells the truth with all of that shit. Why don't they have performance reviews with fucking all of that, them high-powered political seats? Come on, man. You know?
People don't want to get out of the damn center lane until it starts raining, and then they want to pull over in the fucking right-hand lane in front of the truck that's going fast up the road.
Just in case you were wondering, ladies and gentlemen, this is the DuBois and Crazy J podcast. It's been a while.
And it's raining in Florida.
Yeah. Funny shit, dude. Funny shit. Zuckerberg in court. What the fuck? Should I pull up some shit on Google, like current event shit? I will. I might as well.
Goggle?
It's only fair. I'm sitting here with the fucking.
Goggle.
Yeah, I've got the computer.
Damn, it's raining in my window. Fuck.
How do I fucking get current events? Current mortgage rates? What do you want? There you go. Current news. Let's fuck around. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to hear some news. There we go. We got some tropical storm warnings issued for Puerto Rico, actually, right now. Fiona is her name, and I wonder if she's got some apples. Oh, come on, baby. That's like dad pun nastiness. I'll give you the toilet paper, but it smells like Taco Bell. So as of 3 hours ago, the Washington Post has posted. Is that like, why would you say that? The Washington Post has posted. Tropical storm warnings issued for Puerto Rico. Tropical storm Fiona has thrown forecasters for a few curveballs thus far. They always make it seem way more dramatic, dude, right? Like, I'm sorry, dude. Like, you can... The weather's the weather, man, right? Like, they hand you the radar. You can look at the radar, and you can know what's going on. The weatherman's useless.
Well, that's why I don't
the traffic
they're doing the damn tropical storm warnings and shit like that.
I'll get it on. You'll get it on your phone, dude. It'll go bang on your phone.
I want to see the damn weather shit my damn self because I can read that shit better than they can half the damn time.
Because you know and you've been there long enough. Now, I understand there's a lot of dynamics involved in... You know what? This is something, Mike. One of the first Facebook reels I made... Okay, here we go. Theme of the show. I'm only keeping true to what I do. I'm chasing the shit out of some squirrels here. But it's people's addiction to prediction. And the weatherman ties into that shit. And lottery tickets and gambling and fucking... I bet you and I told you so. And I knew that would happen. And you know what I mean? All that shit. People predicting shit. That's the only reason the weatherman's there. Why the fuck does the traffic copter exist anymore? Why? Tell me why they put a helicopter in the sky to look at traffic. You look at what you do on a daily basis, right? And it might be, you got a series of a few choices that you could make in a certain couple places that happen on a regular enough basis, you know what I mean? But you make decisions with the tools that you choose to use. Why would they have to put the helicopter in the sky? Like what the fuck? Wasted resources. Ants moving fucking grains of rice and shit. Here's one smart thing my brother said to me, and he fucked with my head so hard. I love my brother, but you know what I mean? Whatever. It is what it is. I don't want to get into details. If he was on the phone, that's the only way I would really get into enough detail. Publicly. I'll say that. But anyway, he said one thing to me one time. He goes, dude, 90% of what humans do is just move things from here to there. At home, and at work, and themselves. That's it. Just moving things around. That's all you're doing. That's it. You're just moving shit. Picking shit up, taking it from here to there. You're taking your ass to the bathroom. You're picking up your next beer. You're looking for your lighter. You're moving things. Movement. And things. And it hasn't gone away in my mind. It fucked with my head to this day. And that was, I don't know, when was my brother down with me, man? 2 years ago, maybe? Right when the divorce was really starting to kick fire. 2 years, we'll say. 2 years ago, I heard that. And I've been, like, almost every day, I'll do something where I'm like, man, that's all I do is move shit around. And then I thought about it. I'm like, yeah, dude, we're like ants moving grains of rice. Because I'm transportation, logistics. Any part of the logistics industry are just ants moving grains of rice. Planes, trains, automobiles, boats, all that shit. Just picture ants moving grains of rice. And each trailer on a semi-truck is specifically designed to fit any form of what I just mentioned. And just a bunch of ants moving rice. Human fucking existence, dude. So, like, what are we achieving in all of that? Nothing, dude. As a species, where are we going with all that shit? I thought about it, so I looked into it. And the job I'm in now is primarily paper transportation. And the businesses that I deal with, their biggest, like, consumer is themselves. They pay more money dealing with themselves, and they print out more paper to ship stuff to themselves and from themselves. And they have things that are going from one place to another, and the exact same thing going the opposite way. 3 times over. And 35,000 more of them on a boat. And there's even more in storage. Why? Because there's too many motherfucking people. And you gotta keep them busy. Because otherwise they'll kill each other. So is it really like they're trying to protect us by keeping us busy? Or is there somebody way up there on the top with a giant straw sucking the fucking energy out of us because our movement, our activity, everything we fucking do, and the reasons we do it for. The girl Jessie up in Buffalo was talking about it. She goes, Jay, all I want is a life where my decisions aren't based on whether or not I have enough money to do it. She goes, I can make mature decisions and I don't need a lot of money, but I don't want to have to say no to my kid or to me, like, grocery shopping or going to a concert, right? I just don't want to have to make decisions based on money. I don't want to be rich. And I was like, yeah. And then I was rude about it. I'm that type of friend. I was like, dude, that's what Corona did to like 90% of the population. It forced that on everybody. And dude, like a small bag of this is now 3 times the cost of even the large was before. This is the worst inflation that ever fucking happened, homie. It's sick. Yeah. People are crushed, dude. And you know what those happening now? I look at all these YouTubers making billions of dollars and shit, and I just think that's gonna wear off fast. Okay, and that's a lot of them are short-lived, so that's always an awful thing. A lot of them are living a high-style lifestyle, but a lot of them I see it where they're just giving their fucking money away, dude. A lot, because they see the struggle. Like there's the builders. My grandparents were the ones, you know, and your grandparents were the ones building the railroads and building the skyscrapers. And then there was a generation of like the workers and establishing, and then there's the exploiters and all that shit. And I don't know the actual list, but there's a list of like the generation, and then the Gen X, Gen Z, all the Gen Ys and all that shit. But like the kids now, they're giving shit away almost. They're or on the opposite side of the coin, they're little pieces of shit. So I guess it's all perspective. Dude, I gotta stop talking so much, huh? Or maybe that's why there's a microphone.
Yep.
That's why we record, Mike. You basically just told me to shut the fuck up. Okay.
I'm right by the scale at the moment, too.
Explain what happens with that. Where you are and what's going on, and, you know.
Like, my ass had to go in fucking every 9 out of 10 chances so far. We'll find out if we're 10 for 10 this week.
You gotta talk to somebody that doesn't even know what you're talking about. You're fucking driving truck and shit in the way stations, and it's a fucking money grab and shit, I'm telling you.
That's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, why are you paying for a service that you fucking don't get to use when they tell you to pull in the scale all the time?
Mm-hmm. Dude, this fucking, like, I'm clam bacon in here, bro. It's rough.
Oh, well, right now, if I pulled back there and he decided he wanted to come a step up on the step,
you're fucked.
He could fucking whiff us.
Yeah, you're fucked. You're totally fucked. You know you're good, but you're fucked.
I don't know what you mean, officer. There is absolutely nothing in this fucking truck.
30 seconds and counting.
Except for
Oh,
my
man.
man.
Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds.
Oh, man.
And it's just got a marijuana leaf on it. I just don't
20
know.
seconds and counting.
Oh, man, it's no
T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start.
3 fire.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour.
Yeah, if it ain't blatantly obvious. We do enjoy what we do. Now, this has been publicized, okay, so this is on Facebook for free and stuff. I can get away with burning some of this shit right here. This song's okay. Open source, baby. We're advocates, man. I do support. Now, I'm also very aware of the difference between use and abuse, okay? And it's a sliding scale, man. And I'm never going to be the one to judge. I can only look at you in public. Behind closed doors. Not you. I'm just talking to the people, right? But, like, you know, if you want to have a couple drinks and you can do your shit and I don't even fucking know it, and I usually know a lot about a lot, and you know a lot about a lot, too. I love them people where you can make eye contact across a warehouse or across a restaurant or across a hallway or whatever, or classroom, and you just, like, a half a second, and bang, gotcha, motherfucker. And you're both quiet about it, though, and shit. You're just like, yep. Yep.